Hey, this is Tarun, and I'm here to bust another fitness myth. And this myth is very common among people who used to go to the gym and then they somehow manipulate others in order to believe that the muscles which we earn in the gym will somehow turn into fat once you leave the gym. So, does muscle actually turn into fat? Let's find out. Now, the science behind this is very simple. Our muscular system is divided into three different types of muscles. One being the cardiac muscle, smooth muscles, and the third one being skeletal muscle. Now, cardiac muscular and smooth muscular system is involuntary. That is, we do not have any control over them. Whereas skeletal muscular system is what we define with resistive training, and that is the prime focus which we'll have right now. Now, how does a skeletal muscular system grow? I mean, how do you put on muscle size? Well, there are two basic techniques of putting on muscular size. One is known as hypertrophy training, and the other one is known as hyperplasmia. Now, hypertrophy training is what is towards bodybuilding, and hyperplasmia is actually something. Let me make it more simple. Hypertrophy will actually increase the muscle fibers in the muscle cell, whereas hyperplasmia will increase the number of muscular cells. Now, here's the cold hard truth. It is impossible to turn fat into muscle because they are two entirely different things. Fat is made up of adipose tissue while muscle is made up of protein. So fat is fat and muscle is muscle. One cannot be transformed into any other by any means. Like, it's just like saying that tin can be transformed into gold or gold can be transformed into silver. It's impossible. Now, here's what I think where the misconception comes from. When people work out at the gym and they perform cardio and strength training exercise and make healthy changes to the lifestyle, they often experience that the body structure and the body composition starts changing. What they assume is that the body fat is being converted into muscle, and what they fail to understand is that the body is burning the fat to provide them as a fuel, and the muscle fiber is being increased with the help of hypertrophy training. So now the most important question is that what happens to the muscle when we stop exercising? Now, after a person quits exercising, the muscle cells are not going to disappear or somehow morph into fat cells. Well, they will just shrink back. This allows the body to conserve energy when a person's daily activity is not as intense as it used to be. Now, muscle cells usually take up 13 calories per kilogram per day, and this is known as resting metabolic rate. That is the amount of calories that your body needs per day for survival. So to conclude it, what is the bottom line? Well, the answer is just caloric intake. People need to understand once they stop gymming, the lifestyle changes from active to sedentary. Let's say person A used to go to the gym and consume around 2000 calories. Now he has stopped gymming. His activity level is not that intense as it used to be. He needs to consume around 1700 calories and not 2000 calories. What people do is they think they've stopped gymming, they start consuming the same 2000 calories, but you're not burning those many calories. That means you start accumulating fat and the entire process goes vain. Now, I hope this clears the myth, and if you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and keep working hard in achieving your goals. Till then,